Welcome everyone. Today I want to tell you about the origins of Bungie and the very first Bungie video game called Gnop. There really isn't a whole lot impressive about Gnop, which is just Pong spelled backwards. It is basically just a Pong clone for the Macintosh. What is special about the game is that it is the start of a legacy that would lead to many beloved games including Marathon, Myth, Halo, and eventually Destiny. The Bungie story starts with a college student at the University of Chicago named Alex Seropian. Alex was either a junior or senior at the time and was studying mathematics because the university did not offer a degree in computer science at the time. He really wanted to study computer science, but he was also interested and good at math, so it was a logical next choice for him. While Alex didn't necessarily use his college degree a whole lot, college turned out to be a great investment for him as he would end up starting 2 different companies with friends that he made during college. Alex grew up as a video gamer, with his first video game system being the Atari 2600, which he got in middle school. He and his brother would play Atari together after school. At some point, his dad got him a computer, and the first thing he would try to do with it was make his own video games. Even as a kid, Alex had the mindset of an entrepreneur and wanted to create things. At this time, as a junior or senior, Alex was living with his father, sleeping on the couch. He was debating whether to get a job or start his own video game company. His father advised him that getting a job would be the best choice since it would allow him to gain experience. The next day, though, Alex decided to start his own video game company. This decision would lead to the start of Bungie. Alex joked in an interview saying, "My dad is a master of reverse psychology." As with a lot of entrepreneurs, Alex is the type of person who doesn't like working for other people and would prefer to work for himself or start his own company, and that probably had a huge influence on his decision. Shortly later, in 1990, Alex released Gnop for the Apple Macintosh. The game was free, although he did sell the source code to at least a couple of fans for $15. The clever name for Gnop, Pong backwards, hints at the strong marketing strengths Alex would show off in the near future as Bungie would grow. The fact that Bungie started on the Mac may have actually been a major contributor to Bungie gaining some traction later on as a successful video game company. Mac users were hungry for good video games as it was a severely underserved market. It was actually clever of Alex to make his very first video game based off of Pong for a couple reasons. One is that Pong is a very simple game to program and it is thus a good place to get his feet wet. And 2, Pong has a very strong history. In fact, Pong originally came out in 1972 and was designed by Alan Alcom and developed by Atari. It was one of the very first arcade video games. Obviously, Pong is a video game representation of table tennis, but surprisingly, it was actually not the first video game version of table tennis. The very first table tennis video game was Tennis for Two. Tennis for Two was one of the very first video games ever and was designed in 1958. It was developed at the Brookhaven National Laboratory to entertain guests. Because Brookhaven was a governmental laboratory involved in atomic energy research, there was a lot of speculation about the laboratory by the community. Tennis for Two was made to bring visitors to the laboratory in order to improve the reputation and to show the people what they were up to. People would line up in order to get a chance to play the video game. I would say it was a huge success for what they were trying to accomplish, and as a side effect, it may have helped usher in the world of video games. Anyways, the point is that Pong has some historical significance in the history of gaming. As you would expect with a Pong game, there is not a whole lot to the game. Gnop does offer a few options to customize the experience. You have the ability to change the size of the panel for the computer and/or player, change the size of the ball, change the ball speed, change the difficulty level, set the ending score, and choose who goes first. The main difference in Nope compared to other Pong games is that it is scored like volleyball in the fact that you have to serve in order to score a point. I like in Nope how when you miss the ball, your paddle just disintegrates and falls to the ground. The screen for losing a match is hilarious and is absolutely my favorite part of the game. This needs to become a meme. The win screen is similar, but just doesn't quite live up to the loss screen. There isn't much else to say about the game. One thing you should notice though is that Nope features the very first Bungie software logo. This logo would not last very long, as the only other game that has this logo is Operation Desert Storm, which I will plan to talk about at another time. Now the question you might be asking yourself at this time is, where in the world did Alex come up with the name Bungie? Unfortunately, the answer does not seem to exist anywhere. In fact, you can find this quote about it today on the Bungie website. Although the only ever official explanation reaches new heights of unbelievable lameness, the secret of the actual Bungie name has become so closely guarded that even a few grizzled ancients either don't know or aren't sure if it's true. There truly is a very strange reason for the company being called Bungie, and we daren't reveal it here. There are penalties leveled at those who reveal the deepest secrets. What the heck did he come up with, Alex Seropian? Is there some strange reason for this name, or is Bungie trolling us and there is no meaning behind the name? In the past, some have thought that it was the punchline of a dirty joke. Perhaps one day Alex Seropian himself will let us know where he came up with this name while he was sleeping on his father's couch. Although this seems unlikely since he doesn't work with Bungie anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed this video learning about the very start of Bungie and Nope. I plan on releasing more videos about the early Bungie video games, so let me know if you found it entertaining. Check out the description of this video if you would like to check out some of the links I found to interviews where Alex Seropian talks about the early Bungie days. See you all next time.